On my 19th birthday, I got a new laptop, or at least, according to my dad, it was new. He was always pretty cheesy, especially around the other siblings, but he's our dad and we have to cope with him. After what seemed like hours of constant arguing and him telling me that it belonged to my grandmother, who died 2 years ago, I finally gave in and told him, give me that shitty laptop. He told me that he would help me fix it once he got more money, but until then, tough luck. I can't say I wasn't disappointed by this, and I went upstairs to my room without saying another word. I hooked up the PC to the wall. It took a while to load up, so I played some Nintendo DS, until I heard the familiar Windows jingle. I instantly got excited, and put away my DS, set up my account along with the password. The wallpaper was pitch black. No programs on the desktop, only 2 files. They were named, which I thought was pretty stupid to name them that. But I shrugged it off and decided to settle on my grandma wasn't very original with her titles. I clicked on the first file. It opened up a couple of .wmv files, named family.wmv, newhouse.wmv, and the last one, which is the one that caught my eye. It said help.wmv, which I thought was kind of weird. So I started with the first one, family.wmv, which of course was of me and my family on my sister's 14th birthday party. Her name was Angela. She had a large smile pasted on her face, with her buck teeth showing, which made me smile a tad. I moved to the next one, which was of my grandmother and grandfather. We called him Pops. Pops and her looked happy, standing in front of a new blue house that seemed good as new. She hugged him and they walked inside, holding hands. The house was shown from the inside, with amazing polished floors and nice dark blue walls. I smiled a bit inside. It was a very heartwarming moment. My grandmother was surprised and she gave Pops a huge hug. It seemed that she had no idea about the inside of the house and how amazing it was. As I saw the help.wmv loading, my computer immediately made the loudest screeching noise ever, which scared the heck out of me because I wasn't expecting it. I was a little bit relieved that my dad wasn't here. Instead, he was eating dinner with my mom, because otherwise he would have been extremely upset with me. So my computer shut down and it reloaded, but this time it didn't open up with the jingle. Instead, it loaded the video, help.wmv, which I thought was kind of weird. My eyes narrowed at the screen, confused on what the heck was happening in my computer. It was black for 5 seconds and then it cuts to the video of 4 girls in an elevator who seemed like they were having the time of their lives, almost like a graduation party. The camera was shaking violently and I couldn't hardly see any of the footage. I sat back, feeling a little bit uneasy about this whole situation. As I tried to calm myself down, it cut to a scene of a girl who looked really nervous, almost like she felt someone was watching her. It looked like she was about to cry and I got this weird feeling in my stomach, almost like I wanted to vomit all over the floor. It sounded like they were talking in a different language, most likely Italian, but I also heard the cameraman talking. I had to rewind it a couple times to even understand what they were saying. I went on Google to try to translate what was being spoken, and I got as follows. I'm going to turn off the lights. She seemed horrified at this point, begging him not to turn off the lights. She began crying, and then the lights went off. Then the video went black for a very long time, and then it flashed a face, one which I did not want to make out. The computer turned off by itself, and I sat there for 30 minutes freaking the heck out. It wouldn't turn back on when my dad tried, and he said that he would get me another one. A better one. Hopefully.